that there was apparently why do things keep falling over out here? I forgot that there was apparently a whole side quest based around the whole picture taking thing. So we better go do that. Oh, what is Bro, his leg. His leg ain't supposed to be doing that. Oh my god, why is his leg doing that? Anyway. Welcome back, passenger. Perfect timing. Someone came here looking for you. Said it's something important. A customer in the cafe house? Someone that we know? A new face. This calls for a celebration. Thanks to you and Chisa breaking Honami's whoop, Shasho Cafe finally has a new visitor. Who knows? This cafe might just hum with life again. About that customer, do you know anything else? She said she's from the Pioneer Association. She seemed troubled by a membership appraisal. We chatted. She asked about nice spots for pictures. I suggested the fountain. The cherry blossoms there are in full bloom. They won the vote for Honami Crossing's most scenic spot. Pioneer Association. Membership. Whenever that came up, things got a bit heavy. Too complicated. Not for a capybara like me. It's best you ask her yourself. The cafe needs me, so I'll leave it to you, passenger. Right. To the fountain it is, then. I'm literally tracking it. Well, turn your HUD back on and maybe you know what you're doing. You know, I've said it before, I much prefer this place at night. Usually I put a timer on my phone for this stuff, but I don't got time for it. I'm just gonna be interrupted again anyway. Before I even really get into this. Hi, I'm Ari from the Pioneer Association. Finally, we meet. The left behind, but it doesn't seem local. Where did she come from? Unusual. Better figure out her intentions first. I'm Alex Green. Namipon said you were looking for me? Yes, the Dark Legend of Justice. Please, I have a request for you. Dark Legend of Justice? Are you talking about me? Of course, I recognized you immediately. You're the mysterious Scissor Woman's partner, the black-haired hero, Honami's newest urban legend. It's not just that you're strong enough to fight the TDs, it's why you do it. People can see you're genuinely trying to protect this city. Mysterious Swordsman. Another bizarre nickname. I mean, wait, I said swordsman, not Scissor Woman. Come on, legends don't need cool titles. It's part of the appeal. Anyway, the real reason I sought you out is because I need your help with the project. I want to photograph Honami City. This isn't just for fun, it's for my membership appraisal. I call myself a member of the Pioneer Association, but I'm technically still pending membership review. Now things are getting heavy. I've been a huge fan of the Wuthering Geographic magazine since I was a kid. Joining the Pioneer Association as an editor, that's the dream. But the editorial board has a crazy appraisal process. You have to pitch a project that aligns with the association's message, pull off a photo shoot and secure approval and get it published. I finally chose my theme, but now the streets are blocked, TDs are popping up everywhere, and my terminal decided to die on me. I was totally out of options until I started hearing about your heroics. Please, you have to help me. This is my one shot. Alright, I'll help you. Thank you, Dark Legend of Justice. Don't worry, I won't let you work for free. Let's get this started then. Please, take a photo of this fountain at its absolute best. Oh, right here. I'll probably have to take myself a default ass... Wait a minute. Yeah, I gotta get myself like a default ass thumbnail around here. not the best. Hold on, maybe I can't. Oh, she's doing it again. Got an idea here. There we are. I'd say that's a decent one for a thumbnail. Okay. The lighting, the framing, the timing, it's perfect! Just perfect. Seeking out your help couldn't have been more right. Thank you. And of course, I have Namipon to thank for introducing us. Honami's mascot always brings luck. Wherever Namipon goes, good things follow. So it's only fitting that our next stop has a whole lot more Namipons. Let's go. Squish. Squish, squish. I'm squishing my dog. Squish, squish, squish. Ooh, this would be like our perfect chance to actually just explore these locations. Outside of combat and outside of, well, having to defend ourselves and stuff like that. How far? I can go pretty far. Oh no, actually you can't because they're saying I left the quest area. You can go a decent amount away. What the fu- What in the Dark Souls? Look, the cherry blossoms, and this grand army of Namipon statues. This spot was voted to the top of Honami's 10 best views. It was more than once, you know. This tree may have grown a bit, but somehow all these Namipons balance it out. What do you think? Can you feel the bond between Honami and its favorite capybara? I can. You got me there. People in Honami also have a weird obsession. Got obsessed with things important to them. It's that dopey face and the slow waddle, the fluffy everything. Namipon just has a way of melting stress away. If Namipon hears that, he'll start strutting. People here place their hopes for tomorrow on that little guy. I guess when life feels unpredictable, you hold on to simple, certain things. Listen to me ramble on. Sorry. To make it up to you, you pick the next spot. Your turn to choose a photo op. Me? Sure. Why not? Then I'm counting on you. Honestly, I'm really curious as to see what you think is beautiful in this city. Jisha mentioned the cherry blossom in the underground street. That could work. Didn't expect you to pick this place. A friend recommended it. She said it was lovely here. Let me guess, was it that mysterious scissor-wielding girl? She's got quite the eye. Maybe she should pick up a camera herself and contribute to the Pioneer Association. Thanks for the praise. I'll pass the compliment along. This is Sichin Garden. I haven't been here in ages. This underground street used to be the heart of Honami's art scene. They were always hosting film festivals and photo exhibitions. I even had a few of my own pieces displayed here once. Now it's just the cherry blossom putting on a show for nobody. No more exhibitions. No more crowds. You sound sad. It's more regret than sadness, really. But don't you worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, I have more important things to do. Anyway, we're done here. On to the next spot. Where to? I have one of mine. How about the Summer Arbor? The Summer Arbor walkway in Central Park. The wind chimes are beautiful, but it's too close to Neon Tower. Could be risky. Are you sure about that? Most left behind instinctively ignore the anomalies around them. It's a coping mechanism. But Eri notices the tower's anomalies. She really is different. It's okay. I'll take care of it. Just please be careful. I don't want you going out of your way. I never thought I would be able to come back here. Listen, hear the wind chimes in the summer arbor? Every single one of these wind chimes carried someone's wish. Their ringing was like a prayer. But now everyone who made those wishes, and anyone who might have made them come true, they're all gone. The one who can make their wishes come true. Isn't that you? I can't make anyone's wish come true. What can I do? Maybe people didn't make wishes here just so someone could fulfill them. Maybe they did it just to be heard, to share their joy and their sorrow. The wish itself is proof that they were here, a message for anyone who comes after. And now, we can hear them too. Isn't that enough? You're a special soul. You really live up to that Dark Justice title too. Thank you. I needed to hear that. That title. Please, drop it. Afraid not. Naming the hero is a privilege of the people. Come on, let's go. We've got more locations to shoot. I remember a huge bed of hydrines right by the tennis court. TDs, be careful.
Obstruction. Flicker into form. Dead center locked. Excise in a breath. Structural integrity intact. Carry on. Good. Down to the micron. Fracture mark. Structural integrity intact. Carry on. There's still time before the threads snap. Breakpoint locked. Tether snap. It hurts. Flicker into form. Dismantle. Deviation corrected. Nothingness. Deconstructed. Structural collapse. There's still time before the threads snap. Sentinel protects me. Judgment time. Together we stand.
I was scared to death. TD's in the residential area. Thank goodness you were here, Alex. It must be that dense remnant energy that pulled them in and changed the landscape. But it's not all bad. We got some amazing shots out of it. You seem to know a lot about Honami's past. Of course I do. I'm part of the past. This city, me, and everyone else still wandering here, we were all lost in the disaster. What's left are only remnants. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hide it. I couldn't find the words. You meant no harm. Don't be sorry. You've already figured it out, haven't you? Or did you know from the start? No. I only realized it from the way you spoke and acted. The left behind in Honami don't see Neon Tower's distortion. They don't remember the lament that struck either. They just go on, repeating their old lives and memories in the Sonoro city. But you remember everything. Why? I can't say why exactly, but when the lament came, I was aware of it. I felt my own end. And in that instant, a single powerful wish was born. I think that wish is what's keeping me here. I won't fade away, not until I've seen it through. That's my choice. So you came to me to fulfill that wish. Yes, and with your help, it's almost within reach. Alright, my sweet hero. Just one last place I want to photograph. Let's go. This is the last one. Take the picture however feels right to you. The last photo for Honami City project is finally complete. Could you deliver these to the Pioneer Association for me? My application must be years overdue by now. Just saying it out loud is so embarrassing. I will, but are you sure you don't want to be the one to do it? I thought you want to see it to the end yourself. It's alright, I don't need to. The truth is, I almost quit my appraisal halfway through. When I joined the association as an intern and saw what my peers were willing to do, I realized my dream was just a kid's fantasy, a naive admiration. I couldn't do what they did, staking their lives to photograph a dying city. I admire their passion, but I just didn't have it in me. Compared to them, my resolve was a joke. So I came back to Honami, buried the project, and tried to forget. But you couldn't forget. You picked it back up. I couldn't bear the thought of Honami being forgotten. I refused to let that happen. In that final moment as I lay dying, I saw Honami's blue sky one last time. Saw the cherry blossoms falling as always. Regret washed over me, and from it a wish was born, stronger than anything I'd ever felt. This city that I loved so much, its people, all of it, it didn't deserve to just vanish. In that moment, I finally understood the duty I walked away from. My friends at the association, they must have known this feeling. That's why they walked into danger, to record it all, to save something. To save a civilization's memories, to leave proof of existence. Yes, in completing the Honami photo feature, with you is the last thing I can do for this city. Your wish. Is it fulfilled? It is. Thank you, Dark Legend of Justice. No. Thank you, my friend, for helping me see it through. Damn. What a sad ending to it. Oh man. You know what's crazy? Next update is said to be like almost 150 gigabytes. Like, bro, I ain't got the space for all this. Hello again, passenger. Where's the other passenger? She fulfilled her wish and parted. I see. What a shame. I even had dessert ready for her. More for me, I suppose. This is the reward she promised. She left it in my care for you. You know, when she first wandered in here, she put on a cheerful face, but I could feel the weight on her. On your little adventure together, did she get any happier? Yes, she became happy. Wonderful. After all, making sure Honami's people are happy is one of my duties. Why do they gotta keep making these picture-taking events be depressing? Alright, give me my one pole, my one singular pole. I don't know why they turned this into an event when it's not an event. You'll be able to do this permanently, because the pictures shouldn't leave, right? Right? I don't know. Now I kind of need to debate with myself on whether we continue on with Stranger Things in Honami in this event, or maybe I might leave this footage for... Is this all out? I think it is. You know what? Let's go do this. We got... You know what? We can do that. We can do those two things together. Why not?
Why did
Is
that
it you?
abnormal
Oh.
frequency?
Cool, cool. Good to see you again, Bloom Bearer. Do you remember me? I'm the Tethys Terminal assigned to look after Miss Chicha. What's the matter? Something happened? This time, it's not about Miss Chicha. In fact, her emotional readings have been high lately. She's now preparing to resume her studies at the academy. Your friend in Honami City asked me to pass along a few words. Passenger, radio repairs are almost done. As for lahai-roi, that region you and Chisha talked about, I've made a discovery. If you have time, come see me at the cafe. I think I know who that is. Cool, my mission is complete. Good luck on your journey. Whoa! Welcome, passenger. These days, Onami has been flooded with castaways from lahai-roi. By the way, have you ever heard of castaways? Jisha mentioned it before. That makes it easy. They're things from outside Honami, like the cassette you and Chisha found in the fountain. What's bringing more castaways from lahai-roi? My guess is that when the rift at the crossing opened, it spat them into Honami City. Since lahai-roi is your next step, the information inside those frequencies will definitely be of some use. The problem is, once they reach Honami, their appearance changes. Any idea why? Maybe they lose part of their frequency while passing through the rift, or maybe Honami can't interpret their original form. From what I heard from Chisha, Star Torch Academy's technology is 2 steps ahead of what we have here. So, Honami just received something familiar. But I figured out a way to restore their true form. Pon Pon, presenting the lahai-roi frequency analyzer. Isn't that just a radio? And a monitor from the Black Shores? Yes, I traded several cups of coffee to borrow this mystical monitor from the Black Shores. The process is simple. Step 1, analyze the frequencies with the radio. Step 2, reconstruct their images on display. Relax, I'll handle the technical parts. All you need to do is bring me the castaways. And where exactly am I supposed to find them? No need to worry. I will provide you with their general locations. In fact, the nearest one is just by the crossing. Passenger, if you're interested, go take a look. Oh, shit, they just want me to fly to it. What the? This does look like something you'd find in Honami. Looks like a note is attached to it. When did the rain stop? Even if no rain falls, I will stay here with you. Is that a fucking... Wait a minute! Is that a fucking... That's the fucking one that I talked about. What was it? The Gardens Between Worlds? The one with the teenage kid, he wants to be a shoe cobbler and he falls in love with the teacher? I swear that's the one. Back so soon, passenger. Seems everything went well. A sunny doll that carries people's wishes. When the rainy season comes, Honami folks hang these dolls by their windows, hoping for fair weather. Alright, time to find out what lahai-roi intel it holds. Oh, goodness. Okay. Not much was gathered. So this is the sun lahai-roi's people have been living under. If that's the case, does it still rain there? Well, where's the next one? I think I have to talk to you.
Passenger, you're here. I'll be guiding you to the castaway today.
It's you, the mall guide.
This time, the castaway is not on the crossing, it's over by the shops on Ginga Street. And I know Ginga Street inside out, so let me guide you.
Alright, time to set off.
Hold on, passenger. I can teleport you there directly. 3, 2, 1, off we go.
It's winter, why is it so hot? Sorry, I know that's a random thing, so what the fuck? This bento! Oh, I saw it first! First, first come, first served. Don't sell me with playground rules. Remember, Stardust, when night falls, this street becomes a battlefield, and the half-price bento is the crown of a true king. If you lack the resolve to burn your soul for glory, then pay full price like the loser you are. I get it now, but with my companion's bonds on my shoulders, I will not lose. Then let me see what a true king's duel is. It's just a bento. Hold on, seems our duels attract a spectator. Hey stranger, tell us, who deserves the half-price bento? Actually, I'm an Apex duelist in Peaks of Prestige. So you're a duelist as well. But what is this Peaks of Prestige? Like that, you witnessed a mysterious evening duel on Ginga Street. Incredible, Stardust! You found a third possibility beyond victory and defeat. But it's not enough. A tie cannot shake the king's soul. Tonight this street has no winner. No one has earned this half-price bento. In that case, let's give it to the one who witnessed our duel. You there, spectator! This half-price bento belongs to you now. I didn't even do anything. I saw it. The dual spirit burning within you. You must have fought countless soul-shaking battles, haven't you? Take it, and you hold the symbol of glory, this half-price bento. Okay. Whatever you say, gentlemen.
You found it, the legendary half-price bento.
What is this half-price bento anyway?
A half-price bento is a bento that gets marked down late at night, a symbol of rules and hopes. It's the little spark of joy in the shelf when your stomach growls, an oasis you find in the desert of thirst. Anyway, I'll restore the information.
Popular comment deleted. But it just doesn't taste good. Damn.
When a cafeteria this fancy, bringing a bento to class feels pointless. Now I'm hungry just watching.
I've got bad news. A package meant for the cafe has gone missing. What happened? New outfits again? One of us found a castaway outside and we figured it'd be easier for you if we mailed it straight here. Along the way, a helpful citizen offered to deliver it, but he never showed up. That sounds fishy. Are you sure he was just being helpful? I don't know, but I can't track every lost package. Right now, it's sitting deep inside the underground street. Please come with me. I failed. 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 What's wrong? You look more helpless than helpful now. Why did you take the package? I'm sorry I took the sword. Someone like me doesn't deserve to hold it. I used to run with a gang.
living a life of failure. But when I finally managed to find a decent job through an agency, I got fired for being clumsy. To stop my family from worrying. I pretended to go to work every day, but all I did was wander around like a vagrant. This sword reminded me of when I was a kid, when I was still naively brave. So I wanted to prove myself. I thought I could help people get rid of the monsters in the underground street. It took everything in me just to lure it this far. But I couldn't. I couldn't take another step forward because I didn't have the courage to face it. What kind of fool am I? Thinking I could be a hero of justice. I'm long past the age for that.
You're selling yourself short. Your life is not failure. At least you still have the courage to hold this sword, didn't you? You've come this far with justice in your heart.
Thank you. Please take this sword. Do what I couldn't. Finish off those monsters.
Request accepted. I'll take it for you.
You guys got me emotional. But wait, that's our package in the first place. Careful, passenger, I can sense something dangerous.
What?
Obstruction. Judgment time! Together we stand!
Why am I using my intimacy grinding theme while I'm doing actual quests? Ow. I've not played without my HUD on for a while. Especially not used to playing as characters that I don't play with my HUD off for.
Dismantle! Excise. Flicker into form.
Did I just take out... What is Bullwing gonna do? Bullwing, what are you doing? Get out of here!
Together we stand.
You gonna die someday or what? Finally. Huh? Wait, I have to go back?
Dead center locked.
Well done. The underground street will finally have some peace.
Where's that young man?
After you defeated the TD, he vanished with a smile on his face, perhaps knowing his efforts hadn't been in vain. And in his final moments, he left a message for you. What you said made me realize, even with all the bumps in my life, I'm no different from others. We're all just trying to live each day the best we can. I still have friends I trust, and a family who cares for me. I think it's time for me to go home.
You came to terms with it in the end.
Yes, anyone who lives each day the best they can is already a hero in their own story. Anyway, let's see what lahai-roi information is tucked away in here.
Shouldn't we return to the cafe first?
Not anymore. We have made a little upgrade to the frequency analyzer. From now on, you'll be able to connect it to the terminal remotely.
Audio log. This lift, it's colossal. It supports the care. Yeah, typical freshman. Write it a few more times and you'll get used to it. What do I have a feeling that's the guy, what is it, Gairyu girl? You know, the blonde-haired chick who's all about the colors and stuff? Probably her. I gotta get out of here.
The restored image looks like a very special elevator. But why would Honami City interpret it as a sword?
Well, I mean, why would? Anyway, I'll have to take myself a short break and then finish the rest of this up after I'm done with what I gotta deal with. It's hotter than shit in here. I'm about to take my shirt off. Anyway, let's finish this up. Passenger, this is your ever-reliable transport, Nami-pan. I forgot what my voice was originally. Here for you, rain or shine.
The castaway this time is...
This castaway is a very common means of transportation, Honami City. I've pinpointed its location. Please follow me.
How long was the last video?
Oh, wait. No, I should still be able to throw this all in one video. I think so, at least. You know, Yohanami used to have urban... Oh, fuck. That fountain looks suspicious. I'm sensing a strange frequency. Tell me, did you... Oh, no, wait.
Tell me, did you drop this Gale bike? Or this road bike? The Gale bike is very fast. It can climb steep slopes, but it's tough to handle, so it's only for experts. The road bike is a bit slower, but much more stable, and you can take it on special lanes, perfect for normal riders.
I'm a pro cyclist.
There's only one bike left, but it's still a solid ride, far better than any cheap knockoff.
Obviously, this voice is not coming from the fountain. What? It's a... Oh, wait. It was a girl.
I knew I couldn't hide from you. Sorry, I wasn't trying to prank anyone. I just wanted to help advertise my family's bike shop.
Advertise?
Yeah, my dad runs the shop all by himself, but lately business has been slow.
Hold on, give me just a hot sec. Anyway.
Everyone's switching to cars at the subway. Maybe no one wants anymore.
Not at all. My voice changed again. Times may be shift, and fashions may change, but the worth of a vehicle goes far beyond the vehicle itself. Even if someday bikes disappear from the streets, the culture they embody will live on.
Nami-pan, never seen you so worked up before.
Thank you, Nami-pan. Wait, you can talk? So the mascot in Honami is real?
It's a long story, passenger. I'll take her to somewhere safe first. That's another castaway hunt wrapped up nicely.
Ooh, look! It's the bike that we're gonna get in the next update.
So the most common vehicle in lahai-roi are motorcycles? Sitting on a motorcycle, feeling the wind race past your ear. That sounds relaxing. Yes, on to the next one. Oh, wait, I should have had... Damn it, I'm gonna have the same voice for Detective Nami-pan. Super Detective Team back in action. I cannot wait to hunt the truth with you.
Long time no see, Detective. I figured you'd show up.
This time, the castaway awaits in the Honami Central Park. It's the kind of item that brings nostalgia. Enough chatter, come on, let's go.
Whew.
No luck spotting it myself. I'll leave this challenge to you.
Dismantle. Flicker into form.
Every speck, every mark. Scrutinize them all. I don't even know what the rest of what he was saying was.
Together we stand. Purify.
Huh? Oh. A tent.
This is a tent. Looks ordinary.
Real detectives aren't like those in novels and comics. Big cases don't fall into our laps at every street corner. Most days it's humble work like tracking runaway cats, shadowing cheating, Anyway, the tent, yes. That reminds me of a bizarre case I solved years ago. Care for the tale? Sure. It was a summer's day. A middle-aged sculptor, let's call him A, was found dead in his camping tent. Time of death, dawn. Cause, a dagger through the back. And at the scene stood a plaster statue. It seemed A was working on a new sculpture when the killer struck from behind. But here comes the curious part. The ground was muddy from the rain the night before, but there was not a single footprint around the tent. Which means no one in, no one out. The tent was a classic locked room. Did you just make that up? Want to take a hand of deduction? It was the statue. The killer disguised themselves as a plaster statue, then stabbed A when his guard was down. And when others arrived, the killer kept pretending to be a plaster statue right at the scene. Excellent. You focused on the key object and drew a solid answer. Alright then, just tell me the truth. Very well. The truth is, the killer sent a chop-chop echo inside the tent to do the dirty work. Chisha would hate this kind of deduction. Now then, time to unveil the lahai-roi's secrets in this castle. Wait, did I say castle? I meant castaway. Okay, looks like probably an expedition tent. The design of these living facilities is really unique. Am I seeing straight? Why are their tents shaped like sheep? Are we seeing two different things? Sometime later, you arrive at the Mishan passageway mentioned in the note. Okay. As long as I carry my master's mission, I will not give in.
Obstruction.
Oh no, I can't! I'm terrible at combat!
Flicker into form. Judgment time! Together we stand! Eye of and wrap flicker into form. Excise. In a tether snap. To pieces!
Goshiji-sama, thank you for saving me in time. I found this castaway further inside the passageway. For some reason, the castaway seems to have drawn in the TDs. You need to stay safe. Don't go off to risky places by yourself again. Understood. Next time I will not disgrace myself like this. Please allow me to show you the castaway's original form.
Well, that was fast. Huh. Okay. You can't bring these into the dormitories.
It turns out to be a mechanical bird that wakes people up in the morning. Goshiji-sama, I'm sure you prefer a maid's voice waking you up instead.
Well, if it's shorekeeper. Alright, time for the last one, which looks like an action figure. Probably won't be an action figure, probably will be a giant mech.
Passenger, welcome back. Finally, our castaway search is almost finished.
You're finally back to your usual self.
Because it's the one you know best. Thanks to the castaways we've collected, I can soon pin down the coordinates from Honami to lahai-roi. Once the rift stabilizes, you and Chisho will be able to return to your academy.
You've been a huge help, Nami-pan.
But there's still one last castaway to be found, and it's really close by. It's up on the coffee house terrace. Go check it out, passenger.
Hey, Chisha.
Morning, Alex. I hope I didn't surprise you.
Good to see you again, Chisha. Amipon said the last castaway was up here on the terrace.
I'm sort of a castaway from lahai-roi myself. Sorry, I was making weird jokes again. Anyway, here it is. I found it near Neon Tower. The search went smoothly. The only challenge was not knowing the exact location, but a sweet schoolgirl showed me the way.
The sweet schoolgirl?
Right, she was into robot culture, and before she left, she told me. In times like this, even a schoolgirl can pilot a robot.
Is that some kind of new catchphrase?
It's nice, isn't it? Even as the loop ends, some of the left behind remain here in Honami, living their quiet, everyday lives. You must have pieced together something about lahai-roi from the castaways, right? I can't help much. I didn't stay at Star Torch Academy long enough to gather much info.
That means we're on the same starting line. We'll learn more about the lahai-roi together once we get there.
I'd love to. I have a feeling, once you're back at the Academy, you'll be pulled into many things.
Is there something that you might know?
I honestly don't know, but it should have a lot to do with your time there. Sooner or later, we'll run into our own share of troubles, but whatever happens, I believe everything will turn out alright.
We'll help each other out as classmates.
Yes, we will help each other out. As classmates. Back to business. Let's take a look at what's inside this castaway.
Oh wow. Now upon the frozen land it lays silent. Ooh, that's gonna be something nice to run across.
On my way to the academic enrollment, I saw this towering figure standing at the horizon of the Frostlands. Later, I found its name in the Academy, orientation materials.
Exostrider.
From what I read, it's directly tied to why Star Torch Academy was founded in lahai-roi.
That was kind of an abrupt ending to the event, but alright. Alright, good. We're gonna end it off here now.